Hello, everyone. Today I would like to talk about potentials. Um, as you all know, I'm not a native English speaker and I'm German. And so many of my German friends say, yeah, but you can do it because you're such a good English speaker and I can't do that. Uh, well, I always say that's bullshit because you don't know what way I went until I was able to speak quite freely in a language that's not my mother's tongue. So let me tell you the story. Story again. Um, in Germany, from the fifth grade on, we have to learn a foreign language. And for me, this was English. And unfortunately, our teacher, she was a nice lady, but she didn't reach me in her will to teach English. So she was constantly reading out of a book, and we had to read, and we were not speaking freely. And I was really very, very bad in English. Fifth and sixth grade was a catastrophe. I almost had to repeat the class because of my bad English grades. I was totally lost in the language and there was no help inside. And it was really, oh my God, this was really a tough time. And then one summer, my parents drove with me to Croatia. And maybe some guys of you remember the company was called Yugo Tours. And this was also a company in England which made travels for English people to go to Croatia. And one of these people who went to Croatia from England, from, I think the place was called Gateshead. I think it's the north of England, in the north east of England, close to the Scottish border. And there was a family, Harrison family, and they had a little girl with them called Helen. So it was Helen Harrison, and she was younger than I was. She was 2 years younger than I was, and we were the only children in that hotel. So I was scared to speak English, and she couldn't speak German. But she was a fierce little thing, and she constantly was very, very very, very politely and consistently talking English to me very slowly. And within 14 days, I started speaking English with this little girl in the hotel in Croatia. It's so crazy. And then I got back and my English had improved and I had a new teacher in school. And this guy, was called Mr. Philip Churchill from Boston, Dr. Philip Churchill, a former psychiatrist who decided to go to Germany to teach English. How about that? So this guy entered our class and he said, "Hello, everyone. I want to inform you I can't speak any German, so you all have to talk English with me. Put away your books. Let's talk." Boom. We all were like, oh my God, we're lost. We're doomed. And he started making games with us. We were playing games. We hardly did any work out of the books and school books. We did games and our English improved so much. And he made it possible for our class 2 years later to go to the States to visit high school for a few weeks. So from there on, from going to Croatia to meet this little girl, Helen Harrison from Gateshead, from there on, my English got better. I never earned any degree in English. I had to quit school earlier than for the last year of school because I was so sick. So I had to leave school at the 11th grade, not the 13th. I never had any extra English schooling. I don't have any certificate, anything. All I can present is, guys, I can speak English. And I'm not scared to speak English. And if there's any word showing up, I can use an online dictionary and improve. And people have a lot of patience, and I have patience with them. So that's where my so to say good English comes from. It's not only good English, but I'm not scared to speak it. And that's about potential. If you have potential, be not afraid to use it, because you don't need a permit to go into your potential. You have a potential in life. You only have to use it. You don't need a diploma. You don't need anything to prove that you have that potential, because you have that potential. Just go for it. Show it. Share it. Share it with other people. Enable other people for their benefit. And that's the thing about potential. And my story about how I became a fluent speaker was only because Helen was so patient with this stay in Croatia. And we were the only kids in hotel. There was no one else to play. So we decided to play. We had a nice pen pal friendship for several years, but somehow, we all grow up and then things fade away. But I just thought today I'd talk to you about potential and how people think they need diplomas or permissions to do something according to their potential. No, you don't. You don't need anything. If you have a potential, be it, share it, give other people benefit, give other people possibilities, support them, support yourself. Be a miracle, as I always say. Be a miracle. Be the captain on your ship. That's your potential. And you don't need a permit and you don't need a diploma in anything. If you are choosing to be your potential, to live your potential, if you're choosing, and if you decide to go this path, if you choose this path, and just be your potential, live your potential. What are you waiting for? It's there. I was scared to talk English the first 2 years I learned this language. And I failed, I must really say failed, speaking it because I was so much afraid. The script told me, you can't do it, you can't do it, you can't do it. You fail, you do wrong, you make mistakes. No, you're not a good English speaker. You're never going to succeed in English. Look at me today. That's all I wanted to say today. Just live your potential. Just go along with Helen. Go along with Helen. Find your Helen in life who doesn't care, who's patient, and just wants to play with you. And enjoys your time and keeps in contact with you. Search your Helen in life. And today I remember Helen, and I'm still thankful for this little girl who's probably now a grown-up woman with kids, maybe grandchildren, whatever. Wherever she lives, I hope she's well. And this was a lovely family from England. And this was my first contact with English people. So I always had a nice connection to England. So anyway, have a lovely day, everyone. Live your potential. Think about what I posted yesterday on Facebook was life is not the sickness, it's the cure. Be the cure, be your potential. And don't forget to enjoy your life.